HVAC companies. I'm going to share with you some SEO strategies and show you how other HVAC companies are ranking their websites to the top of Google. Now, what you're looking at here is keyword research. Now, I kept this easy just for this video's sake, but you can expand on this. I've gone in Google Ads and I've done keyword research under their tool. I've looked up AC repair in the United States, and what you're essentially seeing is that in the entire nation, there is anywhere between 100,000 to 1 million people searching for AC repair near me, air conditioner repair every single month. But you're obviously not going to be advertising to people all across the United States. So let's go ahead and get localized. Now, I live in Orange County, California, so I've gone ahead and localized to Orange County. And here are the keywords that we're looking at, the keyword volume. You see, again, AC repair near me, air conditioner repair, and it's still anywhere between 1,000 to 10,000 searches a month, depending on the season. You could do the same thing with heater repair or any relevant keywords that you might want to consider for your business. Okay, so I've looked up AC repair near me, right? So now the first things you're going to see is you're going to see AC repair, you're going to see local service ads, you're going to see a paid search ad. So, PPC, pay per click. Generally you don't have much control over your local service ads, your LSAs. In Google Ads, you have a lot more control, but we'll talk about that in another lesson. So the very first thing that I want to look at is I want to take a look at the organic search listings. So this is what people are essentially not paying for. They might have paid an SEO agency to help them. They might have done this themselves. But the first three listings that we're seeing is one, we're seeing Yelp. Yelp tends to rank pretty high. Cool Air Tech, who has built their listing to be on top of Angie's List. Now that's a big deal, right? Because Angie's List gets their traffic through both SEO and PPC. So the fact that coolairtech.com has surpassed Angie's List is probably a big win for them. All right, so I've come to their website and I'm going to go ahead and give a few grades for their overall website, for their SEO, and for their design. So for their design, I'm going to give them probably, respectfully, I'm going to give them a 3 out of 10. The call to actions. So call to action is, call us, schedule service, request a quote, is the smallest thing on the page, right? You want it to be immediately noticeable. You want people to come to the page, not have to read a ton. People don't have that much attention. On top of that, I'm not personally a huge fan of this family photo. It's definitely a stock photo. It's kind of cheesy, but it is what it is, right? 3 out of 10. Now let's take a look at their SEO. Now their SEO, I'm going to grade them a lot higher because they have taken advantage of, one, they've included Cypress air conditioning and heating, repair, maintenance service. So this is specifically built to the Orange County, Cypress area. So they've built a locations page in order for them to pop up to people in my area, Cypress, California. This is what their actual homepage looks like. So coolairtech.com. It's geared towards Orange County. I have a feeling that if I was to try to rank these guys, I could probably improve them a little bit further. I could improve their leads, I could improve probably their sales and the number of customers that they're getting from SEO and landing page experiences. All right, so why is it that they're ranking high though? So Google uses what's called meta tags. Meta tags is essentially the language that communicates with Google. So Google knows what it is that your website is talking about. So I've used this tool called Meta SEO Inspector to inspect how websites are structuring their meta tags, right? So in their title, they've created a landing page that's Cypress HVAC contractors, AC service, repair, sales. So Google knows now that this is an HVAC company that services in Cypress, California. It offers these services and then it continues to read the rest of the website. So we keep your AC cool, our Cypress HVAC contractors are certified technicians. So now Google knows that it's certified technicians, HVAC contractors, AC AC repairs, installation, maintenance. So Google's starting to build an understanding of exactly what it is that this website does. They've added a second description, which is typically unnecessary. It's too long. This isn't the biggest deal, but Google will essentially cut off most of this, right? They'll cut off up to 170 characters. But now let's take a look at what this looks like on the actual Google search listing. So on the actual Google search listing, Cypress HVAC contractors, AC service, repair, and sales. Now, do you remember seeing that in the meta tags? It's right here. Let's take a look at the description. We keep your AC cool. Our Cypress HVAC contractors are certified technician experts in AC repairs, installation, and maintenance. You remember reading that? We keep your AC cool. Da 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 da. This is what's feeding into Google. Now, this isn't it though, right? You have other opportunities to tell Google exactly what it is you do in other parts of your website. So here's a good example, right? So they have built all their SEO up above this fold over here. Cypress air conditioning and heating repair, maintenance, and sales, HVAC contractor. Great. So this all feeds into Google. Let me scroll down again. All right. And then they go to an H4 when this should actually be an H2. Google will basically use this as, almost like chapters, right? H1, and then there should be an H2, and then you'll want to go into H3, and you want to go in order. That way it's well organized and easy for Google to pick up. Now, luckily, because it's local SEO, it doesn't matter that much. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dive into AC Repair Los Angeles to show you what it's like in a more competitive environment. So one of the first listings is Next Gen HVAC and Plumbing. They're a huge HVAC and plumbing company. So I dive into their page, and I'm going to go ahead and give a grade for this one as well, right? So their design, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. I love that they have the calls to action. They have it up on the top right as well. This can be up for debate whether having these calls to action, these CTAs, is distracting. There are ways to test that, but I'm not going to get distracted. Going back on their SEO, the first thing, again, you're going to notice is they've created a locations folder, and they've done Los Angeles. So air conditioning and heating services in Los Angeles, now they're starting to rank number 1, right? Let's take a look at their SEO structure. Look how simple this is. Los Angeles heating and AC services, emergency available. Only 57 characters. They get straight to the point. They know exactly what it is that these guys are talking about. Now, it's not just the title and description that stand out, right? It's also, they've done a much better job at their H1s, their structure. Now, instead of H1 to H4, they're doing H1 to H3. You could probably improve that from going in order H1, H2, H3, so on and so forth. But that being said, they have been very thorough in putting all their services here. Heating services in Los Angeles, installation services in Los Angeles, hot water heater tanks in Los Angeles. And then they talk about everything that they do in those services, right? So Next Gen is ranking very high. It's also a bit of a popularity contest, right? If you start to gain more traffic over time, you're just going to start to rank higher. On top of that, if other companies are talking about you, this is called backlinks, then you're also going to rank higher as well. Now let's go ahead and look at Next Gen Air's homepage. It's just about the same thing. Now this I'll give a much higher grade because they have an offer up here. 2 calls to action. It's so easy. Their design is done well. I love what they're doing. And honestly, this is not so hard to do. Like, yeah, creating a video can be a little bit of a pain for smaller companies. You don't need to do that. But if you provide an offer up front, you have your calls to action straight up, then your SEO and even your Google ads, even your non-SEO advertising will do very well. So that said, that's pretty much everything I have for this lesson. Um, you know, please like and subscribe for more content. Let me know how you like this video, whether I'm speaking too fast, whether it's a little bit too confusing and I need to bring it down a little bit. Anything helps. But so that's pretty much all I have for this lesson. We can dive deeper in other lessons. We could go into PPC. We can even go into your sales strategies. But please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the content. I'm willing to make changes to the content as needed. And of course, if you need help, please reach out at evodigitaladvertising.com. You can also visit our Instagram, Evo Digital Advertising. Feel free to shoot us a DM, shoot us an email, and we'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can. So thank you so much for watching.